Okay, so now we'll start the class. Thank my messages. Just came the messages what he sent. Right. So, Terula, Pute, what did we discuss up to now? Yes, about information technology and communication technology. On that day, we have finished discussing about the information technology. Is that so? Yes. Uh, Before we move up to the session, right? Before we move up to the next session, it means today we have to discuss about the communication technology. Ne? Did we start about it? No. About communication technology? Yes. What did we discuss about the communication technology? Hmm. Yes, communication. I asked you to do something, no? Homework. Did you do that? Wow. Give me the book. Yes, communication methods. When may I get out? පිටිපස්ස දොර ඇරලා තියෙනවා. Since the beginning of human era up to some destination, they were used different types of methods to their communicative tasks, right? Different techniques. They didn't have any uh, uh, proper and convenient technology for that. They did use different methods, right? Sometimes they did use animals, right? Sometimes they did use animals to send their messages, right? Then sometimes they did use some smokes, and firings to show the message or send some message like, as well as they did use arrows to tie the message and send to the particular destination, right? Uh, as well as they did use drummers, hmm, drummers and messengers, hmm, like that. So, but uh, after, so actually, when they were using the particular technologies, according to the developments of technologies, they did find different convenient methods than the methods what they use like that, right? It means the drumming, those things, right? So thereafter, as a uh, first, as a one turning point, as a one turning point, uh, they found a special method called postal communicative method. Postal, post. You know, we can තැපෑල කියලා, right? Post, right? Then after the postal, right? The next destination was telephone. Who did invent the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell. After he invented the telephone, right? That became as a trend. That technology became as a trend of communication technology, right? So thereafter, uh, little by little, people tend to use this telephone to their day-to-day communicative tasks, right? But at the beginning of this era, uh, the use of telephone also very rare, right? In early days, there was no telephones like this, right? Uh, maybe there was only one telephone per area. එක area එකකට දැන් හිතන්න මේ වගේ පළාතක් කියලා. මේ වගේ දැන් අපි we have already evacuated from that Hapugala town, right? We have already evacuated, right? This area has already evacuated from the downside, right? මේ වගේ පැතිවලට තිබුණෙත් නැහැ. මෙහෙම තියෙන තැන්. හරි. එක පළාතටම think this Hapugala area, maybe there was one phone. ඇත්ත. ඔබ අහන්න තාත්තගෙන් අම්මගෙන් මේ බොරුද කියලා. එහෙම තමයි තිබුණේ. ඉතින් මිනිස්සු ගිහිල්ලා they are taking they are if they wanted to take calls, they have to go and wait in a queue. Right? They have to go and wait in a queue. එහෙම පොලිමේ ඉඳලා තමයි අවශ්‍ය තැනට call එක ගන්න. Think if some minister to the particular area and they had a phone like that. ඔහොම පොලිමේ ඉඳලා තමයි calls ගන්න. අවශ්‍ය දෙයට. Right? So then around this telephone technology, right? According to this telephone technology, there are another few extra developments was introduced, right? With this technology, along with this telephony technology, they've introduced, there were another few technologies came across, like fax, not fax, telex, telegram, and fax like. Have you heard about telegram? Not this telephone app, right? Telegram. There was a method called telegram. After introducing the telephone, right? There was another method has introduced along with this telephone technology called telegram. Okay. So actually, this telegram method is like this. Think if we want to send some message to another area. Now we are in Hapugala, right? We need to send some message to Kurunagala. Huh? So what we have to do is we have to go to that post office, and there was a special form called telegram form. We have to take it and fill it. There we have to fill sender's address, our address, then receiver's address, their address, right? We have to fill it properly. We have to give the correct details, right? Then there's another space to write down the message, but we have to do it very short, very short, in shortened form. We have to do it. Otherwise, they might charge a lot. And in those days, they did charge per words, count of words. Yeah, they were charging per word. වචනයකට මෙච්චරයි කියලා තමයි charge කරන්නේ. ඒතර වචන we have to careful to shorten the counts of words. Then we are writing the message, and after paying we are coming, right? At the end of the day, right before they close the post office, actually most probably within a day they might collect hundreds of messages like that at the end, right? They might collect hundreds of messages. So then at the end of the day, before they close the post office, then they have lots of applications. According to the addresses, they are taking calls to the particular post office in the related area, right? As per the address, they are taking the call and giving the entire message over the phone to that post office, right? So when they are writing the message, and while they are writing the message, they are mentioning the particular address also, right? Then on the next day, when postman is going to deliver the mails, they are sending the particular messages with him, right? That's that. Yeah, they he's going to the entire house and handing over the message. Here, this is a telegram to you, like that. Then they have to sign some book and take the message. That's the telegram method. Understood? ඒක තමයි telegram method එක කියන්නේ. ඉස්සර ඔහම තමයි පණිවිඩය. මෙහෙම නෑ අපි කොහට හරි ගියාට පස්සේ මම දැන් ආවා මෙහෙමයි කියලා බෑ. එහෙම කියන්න විදියක් නෑ. ගියොත් ගියාම තමයි. ගිහිල්ලා කෝල් එකක් දෙන්න ඒව බෑ. එහෙම තිබුණේ නෑ. රයිට් අපිත් ඉස්සර කොළඹ යනවා. ඉතින් අපිට කෝල්ස් දෙන්න විදියක් නෑ ආවා කියලා. ආයි ඊළඟට ගෙදර යන දවසට තමයි. එහෙම එකක් තියෙනවා. දැන්නේ අපි හොයන්නේ ගියාට පස්සේ ගියාද කෝල් කරලා බලනවානේ. එහෙම නෑ. එච්චර තමයි. right? එහෙම කාලයක් තිබුණා. ඔයාලා හිතා ගන්නවත් බැරි. එහෙම එකක් තිබුණාද කියලා. Like that. Actually, we were very lucky. අපි වාසනාවන්තයි because we were experienced different generations. The first generation, second generation, third generation, and the peak. This is the peak. Actually, this is some peak. එක peak එකකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. Right? Sometimes it might go beyond from here. Otherwise, it might be fallen. පැටේ. peak එකෙන් එහාට යන්නත් ඉඩ තියෙනවා. නැත්නම් මෙතනින් පැටෙන්නත් ඉඩ තියෙනවා. Right? We are very lucky. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අනුකලට කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. ඒගොල්ලෝ ඒවා දැක්කෙත් නැහැ. ඇහුවෙත් නැහැ කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. Right? So but then after this, right, after those technology, this telegram, then they introduced another technology called fax, which can use along with the telephone. Fax, right? Have you heard about fax? No. By the fax also, we can send a document. Huh? We can send a document or picture or whatever, right? For that particular task, we need a telephone connection, as well as there's a special device called fax machine, right? So by using the fax machine, we have to give the telephone connection to the fax machine, right? Then have you seen a scanner? Scan එක දැකලා තියෙනවද? So there's a special spot called spot like scanner. So by that place we can feed the entire document what we want to send to the other side. අනිත් පැත්තට යවන්න ඕන document එක දාන්න තැනක් තියෙනවා scan එකේ වගේ. Scan එක මෙහෙම ඇරලානේ දාන්න තියෙන අරකේම නෙවෙයි. There was a small pocket like this. I will show you. Right? I will show you a fax machine. Right? So then by putting that paper to the feeder, then we have to dial the entire number that we want to send. After dialing, when it connects to that side, we can send the fax. When we put send, that paper is passing through that feeder and come again. Its paper is passing through that paper, passing through that feeder and come out again. Right? So when it is at the process of passing through, that fax machine is scanning the particular document to its memory. Right? Then it's sending to the other side. That's that. But the thing is this, we only can send by black and white. Even if it is a color document, even if it is a color photo, the receiving party receives by black and white. Right? That's the only disadvantage of fax. We cannot send some information as it is by its original situation. We cannot send, right? As we cannot send as it is. Right? When we send it as it is, receiver receiving by black and white. As well as it is taking some time also, right? It is taking some time, 5 or 10 minutes sometimes, right? So then when we were trying to send the faxes, sometimes there were lots of interruptions according to the telephone interruptions of telephone lines, right? So when considering about those technologies, right? Fax, then telephone, and as well as the other technologies before the telephone, right? So that sending messages by animals, giving messages by drumming, like that. Those were very, very difficult technologies. Those were very, very difficult according to the difficulties of human lifestyle. When the technology is getting developed, human lifestyle also became difficult little by little. When their lifestyle is getting difficult, right, that particular methods also harder to them. When their lifestyle is getting difficult, actually they wanted to find most easiest methods than they understood. මට වඩා ලේසි ක්‍රම අවශ්‍ය වුණා. Right? Actually, they wanted to send the information as it is. By its original type, they want to send to the other side. Right? So, for the particular task, they found a technology. According to those requirements, in 1945, they introduced a computer. They introduced a special device called a computer. Right? They introduced a special device called computer. But they did introduce that particular task, that particular device for generate information. Remember, we have written it, no? අපි ලිව්වනේ. ලිව්වේ නැහැ. කොතනද ලියලා තියෙන්නේ? No, process manipulate data. Right. Okay. It's there. Right. So after introducing the computer, uh, actually their communication requirements also increased. They need most convenient and fastest method. Why? By the computer, their generation of information gone up, right? It gone up. Information generate करने का इहला गया, right? So according to that, they need to exchange. But actually, at that time, they didn't have proper method for that. Okay, they didn't have any such proper method for communicate or exchange the particular information, right? Actually, on those days, they did use courier services and mail, right, as well as faxes, telephone calls, like that. But the major disadvantage was by that they unable to send the information by its original pattern, original situation, right? So when they are sending, anyhow it is uh, receiving to the receiver, but receiver cannot get it by its original type, right? Like that. So then, as per the requirements of them, uh, according to the advancements of technologies, finally they found a method to connect two computers together. Connect two computers together. That's the first method. අර ඒ අවශ්‍යතා ටිකත් එක්ක ක්‍රමයක් හොයාගත්තා මේ කම්පියුටර්ස් දෙකක් විතරක් එකට එකතු කරගන්න. Right? Oh, but how did they do this? They have already introduced a special device to the computer called a network card. A network card, right? Network card එක කියලා special device එකක් මේකට introduce කරා. Right? By that, there was a possibility to connect two computers together. Hurry. I will show you the network card. Right? Right? Here is the, I will show this first, right? Here is the network card what they introduced to the computer. But this is an inbuilt one. But they didn't, first they didn't introduce any inbuilt device, right? They did introduce a separate device, right? It has to be uh, plugged separately to the computer's motherboard, right? Okay, here this is the network card, right? This is the network card. By using this network card, they did find a method to connect two computers together like this by a wire. Think this is one computer and the other computer, to the other computer also they did plug the network card. So then by a wire, there was a possibility to connect those devices together, right? So by that, they realize they can exchange information, yeah, by its original manner without any changes. They realize they can exchange information as it is, theater with theater, right? What are the information? Songs, pictures, videos, audios, right? Documents, right? Files, those things. As well as they realize they can do the particular exchanging task within very less time period, right? They did realize that also. They can realize that. And by that, they experience it. If they can do the particular task like that within very few seconds, within very less time period, if they connected more than two computers together, right, they can do the same task. Huh? They they could have do the same task within several parties, within several people, within several parties by a less time period. Okay. Also, they did experience if they can do like that, they can they could have uh, cut off the costs. They could have saved the time. Like when they are cutting off the costs, when they are saving the time, right? They can uh, they realize they could have built up the efficiency as well as they realized they could have uh, raised up the productivity. කාර්යක්ෂමතාව වැඩි කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම ඵලදායීතාව වැඩි කරගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා තියෙනවා. මේ දෙකක් පාවිච්චි කළා මෙහෙමනම් හරි. මීට වඩා වැඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් පාවිච්චි කරලා මේක අනිවාර්යයෙන් කොට දෙනෙක් අතර මේක කරගන්න පුළුවන්. right? ඊට පස්සේ ඒකෙන් මේ වාසිය එනවා කියන එක ඒගොල්ලන්ට තේරෙනවා. right? Actually, thereafter, their next requirement was connecting more computers together, right? Connecting more computers together instead of connecting two computers, right? Actually, they achieved that target also because scientists, computer scientists, right, computer engineers, researchers, done lots of experiments, and done lots of researchers to find such a method. Okay, as per the result of them, they found some method, right? They found some method. What was that method? I will show you that particular method. Okay, that method was first they connected two computers together like this, right? This is the symbol of the computer, right? This is the symbol of the computer. When we are presenting a computer quickly, we have to do like this, right? And well as I'm showing the network card here like this is the network card, right? I will show you a network card also, right? On what a network card is, make it done. Take a color like this. This is their first invention, right? Make a තමයි first invention. I show the network card. This is a network card, right? This is a network card.